Well, the Catholic Marketing Network is all about the distribution of Catholic materials. It's about Catholic books, it's about Catholic music, it's about Catholic internet sites, and all those things that comprise the Catholic faith, and how those products and those items reach the marketplace. To accomplish that, with the Catholic Marketing Network does different things. We have live events, we have websites, seminars, we have all kinds of different activities. But what we try to do is a lay organization, and we try to take the truths of the Catholic faith and deliver those and help the people that are manufacturing those and producing those things and help them reach their market. The genesis of the Catholic Marketing Network, there's a personal element of that. I'm happen to be the president and founder of the organization, and I've been involved in this line of work for, I guess, 20 years now. And from the supplier side, in the sense that I worked in the production and distribution of a series of Catholic animated videos on Bible stories and on lives of the saints, and I come from a corporate background. So one of the things that when I realized that there are particular nuances and challenges of when you have a Catholic product, whether it's a video that's geared towards an 8-year-old, which is what I was trying to do, or if it's a Catholic medal, there are particular challenges that go along with trying to reach that market. And quite frankly, as Catholics, we really don't have distribution down very well. We have some wonderful, wonderful items, wonderful, wonderful books, wonderful, wonderful music, but we're not really reaching our market. So 15 years ago, we decided to form the Catholic Marketing Network. It serves as a liaison, if you will, between Catholic manufacturers and Catholic distributors. I think there's one of the reasons that the organization has grown and the effort has grown is that there's a pent-up demand for Catholic materials. Catholic publishers typically do print runs of anywhere from 3 to 10,000. It's often said a Catholic bestseller can consist of 20,000 books. And those numbers are tiny compared to our evangelical brothers and sisters, of course, the general market. And you'd say, well, why is that? And I am convinced and I'm certain that it's not a content issue. We have wonderful, wonderful materials, both historical and current. What we don't have is the distribution. We have a world out there that really needs the Catholic message. I am a firm believer that really it's only the Catholic Church that can connect all the dots. So we have the content. What we really haven't had is, I'll give you an example, for instance, Catholic music. It's very, very difficult to have a Catholic music industry, so to speak, effort, if you don't have Catholic radio. Well, 20 years ago, you had a handful of Catholic radio stations. Now what you have is a blossoming of Catholic radio stations. We're in 6 of the top 10 media markets. We're on both terrestrial stations, satellite stations, and now there's a venue for Catholic radio, whether it's Catholic talk or Catholic music. But because of that media augmenting the actual product, allowing Catholic musicians to be heard, allowing Catholic journalists to be heard, you couldn't have the growth. But with the growth of traditional media and now with the growth of new media, you're really seeing a renaissance in the demand for Catholic materials because the world's searching for things, and the Catholic Church has that message. I think one of the advantages of being involved in the Catholic Marketing Network is we get calls all the time with someone who, for instance, let's take a Catholic author, and they have written a book. They may have been involved in a general market, they may have been involved in history, they may have been involved in scholastic materials, but now they feel they wrote a book on the life of a saint or something. And because of the reputation, if you will, of the Catholic Marketing Network, we're probably going to get that message. Now, one of the things that we try to do is connect and to network. The Catholic Marketing Network doesn't produce anything. We network a great deal. I always suggest we have a large trade show that takes place this year. It's 2009. It took place just south of New York City. We're usually on the East Coast, but we've held these all over the country. And I always suggest to that author to that musician, come pick up a pass. It's a B2B event, but you'll be able to network and connect, and we've seen the Holy Spirit do a lot of connecting under that roof. So I think we offer a beginning in many ways, and the Catholic Marketing Network may not be the publisher that author is looking for, but that publisher may be a member. So we're a connector. That's really what we feel our mission is all about. We've had so many examples of that connection working. One of the things that occurs at the particular trade show that I had mentioned is we have Catholic media. We have not only EWTN, we have Boston Catholic. We've had independent radio stations. Now we have bloggers walking around with cameras and such. And there's an opportunity for those interviews to take place. And what has happened in many times is the connection can take place underneath the roof. It can take place instantaneously, but it can also take place as someone views that interview and hears that interview. So we probably a lot of different opportunities. I think one of the things that you'll find that is consistent with individuals that are involved in the production of religious materials, and in this particular case Catholic materials, we share a heart to try to utilize what God-given skills we have for the good of the church. I think one of the messages that we want to try to deliver through the Catholic Marketing Network is God is calling